Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here on such a short notice. I want to introduce the people up here with me. My name is Max Dorsey. I'm the Sheriff of Chester County. This is Terry Tinker. He is the Chester County Coroner. And this is Paul Knight. He's a special agent with the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, commonly known as SLED. For the last approximately 11 days, our community has been searching for a missing lady named Donna Coley. She was reported missing to our agency on May the 31st. Her vehicle was found outside of the city of Chester, abandoned. And so the family made a report to us on May the 31st that she was missing. Our investigators, along with various agents from the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, have been actively and aggressively searching for her. There have been independent community efforts by family members and friends of hers looking for her diligently, to no avail until this morning. Our office received information to further this investigation, and our investigators were canvassing the areas around Pinckney Road, the bypass, and they were led to a location off of Cradle Street, which is off of Pinckney Street, and they found a deceased body. That body has been identified as Miss Coley, and so unfortunately that is not the result that we were looking for, but at that moment we were able to notify the family and explain to them that we had located Miss Coley. And I want to announce today that we have made an arrest in the murder of Miss Donna Coley. That arrest has been made. We've arrested Thomas W. Glenn, age 70. He resides on Hawthorne Road in Chester. Mr. Glenn has been booked into our detention center, and he is charged with one count of murder. Mr. Glenn has previous convictions from 1975, an armed robbery in which he served 15 years, a 1987 conviction in Chester for assault and battery, high and aggravated. He served an 18-month sentence. There have been other charges and arrest convictions that he's received since then, disorderly, public nuisance, things like that, but nothing certainly as significant as his criminal history back in the 70s and 80s, and certainly nothing rising to the level of this, as egregious as a murder. This is an ongoing investigation. It is very fluid. We are continuing to seek the public's cooperation and information. So if you have any information related to this investigation, please contact our office, 581-5131 or 385-5433. That's area code 803. Those are the two main points I wanted to bring out, but the third point is I want to talk a little bit about how difficult and just how difficult the investigation was. As many of you have seen, there's been a lot of talk on social media about where this lady is. There's been a lot of talk about what are we doing, what is law enforcement doing, are we doing enough, why aren't we doing this or that? And I want to make it perfectly clear, we don't put everything that we do on the internet. There are a lot of things that we put out there. We are transparent as the law enforcement agency. We want to keep the community informed. We want you to know what we're doing, but to the extent that it does not interfere with a criminal investigation.